Happy Sunday! Leslie Nicole in the house. Hi. I've been watching like a lot of what's it called? Documentaries, true stories, husbands and wives, and one of the husbands or the wives dies because of the other person or the other spouse. And it's like, oh my God, why don't people just leave the situation? Why are people just like murdering? Knives, shot to the head. That's pretty much it. Or maybe they're drugging the drinks and making them real sick with whatever the green stuff is. Why can't I think of it right now? But literally, it's just insane. So I live in Houston, and basically 45 minutes from here, one happened, and this is so crazy. This is like in LaPorte. There was an old lady and an old man, and they're living in this apartment complex, and there's 3 stories to it, and they lived on the 2nd floor. So one night, the fire people got called, and the ambulance, or the 911 people got called, and so did the fire people. That this whole apartment is like on fire right now. This old lady runs out. She's the one that had called the ambulance and called 911. She said she dialed, guys, listen to this. She dialed the wrong number a couple times. How do you dial 911 a couple times and miss the number? I mean, it's retarded to me. Anyways, it gets worse. So, literally, this lady was married to this man, and I don't know if he was a drunk or what, but he was not allowed to have any more alcohol. He was smoking cigarettes in his recliner, and he wasn't supposed to be smoking anymore because of his health. So this night, supposedly, he was drinking and smoking, and he fell asleep, and she was asleep already in the master bedroom, and she smelled the smoke, and that's when she ran out because he was such a big guy, like, 280 pounds. She's not going to be able to lift him. She might break her back. So she just ran out trying to get help, and by the time they found the help, I mean, he was already burned to death. But the truth of all of this is the guy died that night for sure. 100%. But of natural causes. Like he could have had a heart attack or stroke or something, and he just never woke up. So he was already dead when she came and checked on him. He was not on fire yet. So, who do you think made the fire? She did, because her insurance states that if it was a accident, she would get $20,000 more or $200,000 more dollars than if it was a natural death or something caused by. So in order to make it a accident, she had to catch him on fire. So she literally put brandy, alcohol on him, and lit a cigarette and threw it on him like he was trash. He caught on fire. So did that freaking apartment complex above them. The flames went up, and it caught the whole apartment upstairs on fire. A whole family lost a husband, a wife, their child, and the husband's brother were all in that house, and they couldn't get out. By the time they tried to get out, it was too late. They couldn't go down the stairs because there was just fire everywhere. So a whole family of 4 lost their lives because this bitch was trying to get extra money. Oh my gosh. I was sick for like days. And I was like, man, if you're going to do something stupid, really, and I've done lots of stupid things, and y'all are going to hear about all the stupid things I've done, okay? At least think about who else you're hurting in the middle of it. I can't sit here and say I've done something stupid where I've actually affected a whole family, or I've actually affected, like, a whole bunch of people. Like, I can't sit here and say that I've done that. I've maybe hurt one person if I'm doing some person. But no, I cannot say that I could have done that. And knowing you're in an apartment complex, knowing that there's, 50 or 100 people in this apartment complex at one given time, she's not even fathoming this. Like, she's literally just like, oh, I'll just catch him on fire and I'll get some more money. Instead of just calling and saying, okay, my husband's dead, and then let them just come and get him, put him in a casket, and have a funeral like normal people. She was so greedy, and that's the thing. Like, this world is so messed up. If we didn't have to have money, guys, if money didn't exist and we just lived off the land, if we, I don't know, bartered, I guess. I mean, maybe traded stuff, maybe, but if you had something I wanted and I had something you wanted, just let's just do it because we're good people. I mean, wouldn't life be so much better? And to notice how many freaking homeless people we have, and then we see how many rich people we have. Like River Oaks is insane over there. Like it's so nice, and there's so many nice houses with only 2 people living in it. But yet we have all these people living in the woods. We have all these people that don't have IDs, don't have jobs, and they're, suffering at night because it's 30 degrees outside. Not only here, California, New York. Those are the only places I've been that I've seen them, but I know they're everywhere and probably every state. And it's just sad. And it's like all the people that have all this millions and millions of dollars or billions of dollars, people have billions of dollars. Why? They obviously have power. Why wouldn't they step up and do something? The SPCA, I always see people doing stuff for that and saving dogs and letting dogs eat, animals. I feel like we're coming around on the animal thing. I really do believe that we've stepped up our game. So I'm not going to hate on humans on that, but I'm going to hate on humans that are rich, that aren't coming together to save countries, that aren't coming together to save our own people in our own states, because we have the power. We have the tools, we have everything that we need in order to set them up, to make them have a better life, to get them where they need to be. And some people obviously are going to be a little bit more mental, and they can go to a mental institute, that's fine. But there's people out there that are just normal military guys that have PTSD so bad that they just can't even function anymore. They just don't have love. They don't have respect from people. They just don't know where to turn, because this world is sick. This world is about greed. And every time I watch anything that's true, I just keep seeing that. And it's like, oh my God, I don't even imagine. Like, I might dislike some people, okay? But I've never once been like, oh, let's kill someone, or I hate someone. And if I've said it, oh, I hate somebody, it was like in the moment. But deep down, like, I literally don't hate anyone in this world. I literally wish the best for everyone, even if you were, like, totally rude to me, totally wrong to me. I don't even care what you did. Like, it's not even worth my time to worry about anymore. I just want peace. I just want the opportunity for my kid to see, like, hey, this world could do so much more. And, like, how do we get together and make this happen? Like, I used to do door-to-door sales. Am I supposed to go door-to-door and, like, knock doors and, hey, guys, so how much money do y'all have? Like, I'm going to do this nonprofit and I'm going to save the world. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, giving the blankets and the gloves and food and water to the poor that live by cabiners, like I said, like that's a good deed, okay? That's not saving the world. That's just helping temporarily and then making myself feel good that, oh, I got to do that, because I had extra money. But it's like, what are all these people doing that do have so much more extra money than I do, and they're not doing anything? It's like, I don't understand, and I wonder if God, like, gave everyone, the people that really are responsible and this and that, they have the money, and he's just waiting for them to do something right. Just because you donate to a nonprofit organization for your taxes doesn't mean that you're saving the world. I'm sorry. Like, you could literally do something more. Like the churches, And I'm not going to hate on the churches, because they actually do. They go to different countries and they bring food and water and they talk about their testimony. They talk about Jesus Christ. And anybody that is living in those type of environments, seeing all these people come and love on them and hug them and tell them, they're amazing in God's eyes, and bringing them stuff, like, that is a whoa miracle moment for anyone in a different country. And I could see it, and I could say, okay, well, I want to believe in this because this is amazing. This is good stuff. And then they start to learn about God. And how cool is that? I mean, you can't get any cooler than that. So I already know we're doing big things with the ark, and that's amazing. But what about everybody else? I mean, how many people are there? There's a billion people, or 500 million? I don't even know. I need to look it up. There's a lot of people. And with a lot of people, obviously, we have chaos. We have craziness. We have drama. We have pain. We have all pain and suffering. We have all this bad stuff. Because, like I said, this place is hell. And we've got to make the best of it. But we've got to heal hell, too. We've got to make this place, walkable for God. Because isn't he supposed to come back here? I don't know if he's going to come here when I'm alive, or if my kid's still alive, or if his kids are alive. But it's soon. And what soon is in heaven, I don't know, because that's eternity. So it could be 300 years from now. It could be 3 days from now. It could be 30 years from now. I don't know. All I know is it's going to happen. There's too many signs. There are too many words in the Bible that prove it otherwise, okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm embarrassed. I'm 100% embarrassed right now. Not only for the crap I've done in my past, and I'm trying to make up for it, okay? But I've definitely done reconciliation. I've told people about the bad stuff I've done. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't stabbed anyone. It's nothing like that. Everything that I've done is like based off of love and money. So I've been part of the greed part. But at the same time, when anybody needed money or anybody needed anything, I was always the one that would give. You didn't have to ask me twice. If I had it, if we were going to dinner and you didn't have money, I'd pay for it. If we had trips, I'd pay for it. I helped somebody with their car. Actually, I've helped 3 people with cars. I've used my credit on people. I have done more than I should have for any normal person, but I guess because I'm not normal, I'm going to do above and beyond. And nowhere in any of that did I expect anybody to pay me back. Did anyone need to say thank you? I just did it out of the bottom of my heart because it's just the right thing to do. If you have it and you can help people, like, it's plain and simple. There's nothing else to say about it. I don't understand people that have all this stuff and they don't want to help people. I don't think it's okay. I think it's going to be frowned upon. You don't know how long you have here and you have all this money in the bank and you have no clue of where it's going to go when you're gone. Like, just help the people that you can right now and feel you make yourself feel so much good. Like, it's crazy. It's like, oh my God, I felt so good just doing that. And it's little things. Your friends just get a divorce, find out, where they're at, and take them some groceries. I've done that multiple times with multiple of my friends. Yeah, and multiple of my friends are divorced, yes. And multiple of my friends are still married, too. But it's like, there's always somebody out there that needs you, and even if they don't ask you for it, they need help. Just give them the help, and deep down inside those people, they're like so thankful. They're just, oh my God, that was so nice. Even if they don't know how to accept it, just give it to them. They will accept it and they will know. And that was a squirrel crossing my fence. But I don't know. After watching the shows, like I told you, is it the word flabbergasted? Like, guys, come on. If you're not in a happy relationship, if you're not in a happy marriage, please, for the sake and the sanity of yourself and your family and your friends, don't do anything off the charts. Like, people are planning on killing these people. People are planning on stabbing and shooting because they have a relationship with somebody else now. Like, I don't care if you were cheating or you're doing whatever you're doing. It's not okay to kill anybody. It's not your I don't know, it's not your opportunity, but it's not your place. And then you want to go, and then what are you going to get? All these people are trying to kill people for their money, their insurance. Hello, you're going to get caught that you killed them. You're not going to get shit, and you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. That's really what's happening. And why are people in the moment doing it, knowing that that's going to happen to them? And it's so trashy and it's so terrible that, like, we really do put some of the murder people on, like, a pedestal, and it really pisses me off. I think that's part of the problem, because now it's like, oh my gosh, Jodi Arias, Man, there's a girl that killed her kid. I can't think of her name right now, but I have them all in my head. Ted Bundy. The guy that was having sex with his workers, the gay guy, and then killing them. Like, there's so many people out there that have a name now because they were terrible people, and they're known for the rest of our lives. We're going to remember them. Not only are we going to remember Whitney Houston and, Michael Jackson, we're going to remember these people too. And it's sad because these people don't deserve us to know them. They were trash when they obviously were born, and they're trash now. They're locked up in jail for the rest of their lives, and they hurt people, and it's not okay. And all this fan mail shit, I'm going to cuss because I'm pissed off. All this fan mail shit, y'all sending prison people fan mail is absurd. Like, there are how many people in this world? There are how many websites out there if you really want to date? Stay off the prison websites. Stop helping these people with giving them money. And then once they get out, all they're using you for is your address, sweetheart. They need somewhere to put their address for their parole people. They don't care about you. They don't even know you. They know you from a letter. And maybe you're the only person that they know. So, of course, they're going to accept you as their main squeeze, or oh my God, this is the love of my life. Because you're the only one that they talk to. That's a girl or a boy. If it's guys in jail, it's girls that they're hitting up. And if it's a girl in jail, it's guys they're hitting up. And it's retarded. It's freaking retarded. And it's so crazy to see, like, okay, well, I've done some crazy stuff in my life, but there's so much more crazy out there. And then there's so much more crazy than that, And it's like, wow. How do we stop it? How do we make this a better place? I don't know. But I'm like really trying and fighting for my kid. I don't know. I feel like the 80s were better, the 90s. I think ever since we got internet, we have even went down worse. Because now everybody can get all the information. And before, you had to read the newspaper. And it wasn't near as drastic as it is now with the news and all the people that talk about the same stories and different realities. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be able to do my videos and dance around and be funny and cool and passionate about all kinds of things with you guys. But that's okay. Maybe the world wouldn't be as bad as it is. There's got to be some kind of way that we can fix some of this. I'm tired of asking. I'm begging for people to just be nice, for people to just give, for people to just love, for people to just understand. Not everyone is going to be like you, but you've got to respect everyone. You can't just go and kill people because you're not getting your way. That is insane to me. You've got kids involved. You're a mom and you're a dad, and one of them kills the parents. What? And one of the kids are going to find out that their mom or their dad killed their mom or their dad for the rest of their life, and their mom or their dad is in the ground, and their other parent is in jail for the rest of their life. That is hard to take in, guys. I have friends that have lost their parents, not from that, but just from regular stuff. And just to see them, it breaks my heart. I cannot imagine both of my parents just being dead or being in prison because of that. And to know there's so many people out there that actually have to go through that. That is hard, and that is sad, and that really makes me mad. I'm passionate about this kind of stuff, guys. I'm not even playing. This is real life. It hurts my soul. I don't know. I really wish we could change things. We need the Aladdin genie in a bottle. I don't know. So if y'all are thinking of anything crazy right now, suicide, that's crazy. Just don't. Because I've even heard there's no way you can go to heaven with that. Why would you risk that? Are you serious right now? That, there's no way I would ever think that. Because this is not the last place we're going to be. So don't do it. Don't. Know that I love you. I don't even know you and I love you, okay? That's the person that I am. Know that God and all his people love you. And you're not alone. You really aren't. You just haven't given yourself a chance to just breathe, relax, and wait for it, okay? There's so many things that have happened to me in my life where I know there is a greater power. I know there's guardian angels. I know that there's Jesus Christ. I know that there is a God, okay? It's no bullshit. It's not. Now, I've heard dogs don't go to heaven, and that really pisses me off. Me and God are going to have a problem with that, but I don't know. I don't know if that's for sure. But I know a lot of us have animals that we just love, that I would like to see again. I don't know why we don't have a pet cemetery. And we can bury our pets and go see them. Most people have, the cemetery, I guess, in their backyard. I'm not going to do that here. Because, seriously, this is a rental. Hello, I used to rent this place. My dog's in the backyard. Can I go back there and put some flowers? They're going to think I'm crazy. Just like y'all think I'm crazy. But no. I just wish if we're all made the same, then everyone has the ability to have a good heart. I wasn't just given a good heart and everybody else sucks. It's not how it worked. I've just always been this way. And even when people try to break me down, and even when bad stuff happens to me, I just still believe, and I still just keep going, and I still allow the good to come through me. It's not worth all the bullshit. I don't know what to say. I hope I'm just getting to somebody that's super angry, is thinking of bad stuff. Just let it go. It's not worth it. You're better than that. And God's going to take you somewhere better, okay? So just drop whatever you were going to do. Because it's not worth it. If we can all be a little bit nicer, if we can be a little bit more forgiving, that's a step to making this world better, All right, well, that's all I'm going to say right now because I'm obviously having a moment. But people that are killing their husbands and their wives, I can't even fathom, guys. I can't. Okay, love you. Don't forget to subscribe. I usually don't cry. Maybe every now and then, but it's not really what I do. Okay? Love you.